Hey guys, it's Juka with His and Hers Live. We're going to do a quick VOD review of how I got my 4K badge on Horizon and hopefully to point out some tips for you on how basically if I can do it, anyone can do it. I've been playing video games for less than 2 years and getting 4K is something that this far into a game like Apex, you guys should all have 4K on pretty much any legend that you want. So I'm going to show you how you can get by with a little help from your team and how anyone can get 4K and how I did it on my first time trying with Horizon.
I would like to preface that by saying I think only like 1% or less of people do have 4K 20 bomb type badges, so it is not something that you should feel bad about if you don't have, but you could definitely do it if you
pay attention to some of the tips that we have here in the video. Like I said, guys, I am I would say a maybe slightly above average player, but with the help of a good team, I promise you, you can get your 4K. So pay attention to what we're about to show you in this video. This was our first attempt at trying to get 4K for me.
We'll throw your screen up.
All right. All right, so this was all done live on stream. Sometimes we take a minute before we change our screen overlay. Don't mind me just eating, just being casual. Super confident in that I was going to get my 4K.
We landed relatively hot. There was like 2 or 3 teams here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those games where to get 4K, you do need to see a lot of people. You do need to hit a lot of shots. And then at the end, my goal was to not kill them too quickly. You need to kill slowly. So that was kind of my end goal. If you land hot like this, you just really want to kill and fight early. Get a couple teams eliminated to eliminate potential third parties just to get some kills and damage under your belt. So at this point, I'm rocking a Spitfire and a Ree. This is my screen over here. You're seeing Andrew's screen. He was playing Caustic. Not his main character by any means at all. But, okay, I'm at 18 damage right now. 18 damage total.
Yeah, we'll switch over to Judy's screen solo in a moment.
Yeah. So, and then we had a Bloodhound on our team, was our third. Bloodhound was really helpful. Bloodhound is great for the team if they're scanning often. It allows me to basically have wall hacks, essentially. So, you can see I'm still sitting at under 100 damage total. You heard what I just said. Let me just thirst.
But y'all are too fucking fast.
I'm a little frustrated at this point because I felt like my team was taking kills and damage from me. I was a little possessive over the kills and damage. All right, I'm sitting at maybe about 150 damage right now.
That's what I'm saying. The lifeline's
We had an accidental team wipe a little bit too fast with that, but that's okay. But I'm talking about getting the thirsts because you can get 100 extra damage for every person that you thirst. It doesn't count if you're hitting their knockdown shield, but just for like actually thirsting them. So I really need to get as many thirsts as possible. At this point, Andrew, what do I just have? 1 thirst, I believe?
Yeah. But you can also try to farm kills early, but we didn't get to do that team. It was probably a little early to even try it, so it's probably fine that we killed them.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're farming a team, you just want to kill 2 people and leave one up so that they can res at a beacon.
Yep. So at this point, you're just viewing full screen me. I think we just looted for a little bit at this game, and then it's just a matter of, okay, we're dealing with a Mirage squad. 14 squads left. At this point, I'm just doing poke damage, just trying to get as much damage as I can. But I'm still sitting pretty low damage for only 14 squads left.
Yeah, you probably got about 300 damage right now.
Honestly, didn't think I was going to get 4K on this game. I'm still rocking a Ree at this point.
Yeah, you want to make sure you thirst all your kills.
So you see right there, that was extra 100 damage
so
on someone that was downed already. Finally upgraded my weapon to something decent, got myself an R9. Again, for high damage games, I recommend charge rifle, scout, some kind of poke gun like that. At this point, you're, like I said, again, you're just thirsting. So there was an extra 200 damage I got when I was in no harm's way at all, just by thirsting people that my team down. This is how you, like I said, with a little help from your team, anybody can get a 4K. You guys can.
You'll notice for the most part, nothing crazy or extreme happens as far as like you don't go full kamikaze or anything. It's a pretty patient game.
Yep. Literally, I did nothing out of the norm. I didn't do anything special to get this, so that's why I want to just do a quick VOD review and show you what I did. I think I ended up getting like 4,200 damage this game. Doesn't really seem like it again, like I said, with about half squads left at this point.
Yeah, but you're going to get most of your damage from the last few teams.
Yep. Missed a lot of those shots right there. something quite interesting. I'm trying to run out, but if you notice, I got stuck by Andrew's caustic trap, getting a little upset, a little stressed with it. Like I said, I'm highly competitive. So a little frustrated in this moment that I just sat there and ate a frag grenade.
Or just tell me you're putting a fucking gas behind me, dude.
I'm so competitive.
Competitive is one word for it.
So again, you can see I'm not really doing anything special. I'm definitely sitting at under 500 damage here. I'm not that concerned about kills. My focus this game was to really try to get the damage. To get a 4K is going to be your first step on your way to getting a 20 kill game, but 4K I think is much easier to do than the 20. So I'm just poking here and there, just staying super safe. You know, trying to do as much damage as I can. This was a kind of a sloppy fight. You can see my team is not doing much damage purposely. They're trying to allow me to do most of the work.
That's
while we're being
a big
safe.
point of the caustic in this is it really slows the other teams down. They don't full
Yes.
send. But it gives us control over the fights and doesn't allow them to get too aggressive.
Gibraltar's one.
So I got a little risky here. Here I probably shouldn't have gotten as low as I did because I needed to quickly armor swap there. Things got sketchy. We heard another team coming. Where do you think my damage is at this point?
Probably about 1,200.
Yeah, I would say I've
1,400.
thirsted probably 5 people so far total. That's an extra 500 damage just by thirsting down players. So just make sure you're in communication with your squad, and it's a really good way to get an extra 20 to 30% damage. Okay, so got the lifeline down. My goal right now is to immediately thirst. Done. Easy peasy. Extra 200 to 300 damage right there just from that, since I did most of the damage on the kill.
You're at like 1,700, 1,800 right now?
Maybe,
Probably 16,
maybe.
16, 1,700 probably? Nothing
Again,
crazy, just being patient.
Bloodhound scans, super helpful. Got 94 damage from that, an extra 100 from that. There's another 200 damage. Easy, easy.
Getting closer to 2K.
My team's calling out everything. 126 right there. He was the last one on the squad. I need my Andrew calculator. Again, I'm not doing anything. My team's not doing anything. We could have killed these teams much, much faster if my team was trying to shoot and do damage also. At this point, like I said, they're just trying to keep me alive. They're making sure I have plenty of ammo. Flatline R9, I would not recommend if you're trying to, like I said, get 4K. And you'll notice, I think after the next fight, I switched my guns because Flatline hits like a truck. R9 is like, if you barrel stuff someone with your R9, they're over. My guns are too powerful. I need a gun that I can poke at, kill them with a little bit slower. So I will here shortly switch my R9 for a scout out, so then I can just be annoying and do poke damage, let them heal, poke at them, let them heal, poke at them, let them heal. That's really where I racked up a lot of my damages later in this game. I think we do some trading here for a bit. We see a team crafting. Again, might have really close range weapons right now, so thank you, Andrew, for offering your scout. I will take you up on that offer here very soon.
Yeah, I could just tell these fights you're not really going to get much damage with an R9 from that far.
I'm not. I didn't have the right guns for this. Early game, great, because again, I'm just trying to stay alive and get as many kills as I can. So I know we have one person down. I'm focused fully on the thirst. Again, I'm out of harm's way. I'm focused fully on a thirst. I'm up to how many thirsts now?
6 or 7? 7?
Yeah, that's huge. That's
8.
huge.
So you're at like 2,200 damage right now, 2,300?
Easy. Easy. We know there was the third, that person was up top there. Not really concerned about them at this point. Then I think we have another team roll up on us. Yeah, so I'm focused. That's the third of the team, but we kind of want to let that person res. I got a little low from another team coming to third party that fight that they heard. This was probably the sketchiest I got all game. And then we have a bit of a fight here. Again, my team's in full health, and you can hear that they're really not shooting at all.
We're definitely trying to take attention from people so they shoot at us.
Yeah. You guys are what we would call my meat shields. Your team is going to be your meat shield.
Yeah.
They're going to soak up the bullets and be a bit of a distraction. Sometimes I think that Andrew in our third, they were even just shooting near the person just to get their attention off. So you can see this was a bit of, you know, we're fighting, we're poking at this team. It wasn't that exciting of a fight, honestly, right here. All right, so we're just poking at this team. We were very fortunate in that what my teammates were also doing is keeping an eye on if any other teams were coming, so they knew if they needed to quickly start to shoot to end a fight. There's someone I hit 76, then an extra 91 thirst damage right there. Easy, easy.
So you're definitely between like 25 and 3K right now, damage-wise.
I didn't even kill or hurt this person. I don't know who did. I don't know if it was you, Andrew, or if it was Rivalries, our third, but we're fine. So, I mean, just from that, I didn't really do much, but I have an extra 350 damage just from a kill, thirst, and a thirst. So I'm still rocking the R9 and flatline right here. I think that Andrew and I swap guns here. Slowly you can see he gave me his scout, which is perfect. I'm sitting at 5 kills. Again, not worried about the kills. This is a damage.
It doesn't do any damage. Only if you shoot their body. You can get 100.
Yeah, again, as you know, there's knockdown shields. Like, knockdown shield you can hit for a couple hundred. You don't get a couple hundred damage if you shoot the knockdown shield. Only when you shoot their body for the thirst.
Slow down a little bit.
So we knew we had a team here that was kind of pressed in a bad spot. You see them in the storm there. The only reason why someone would be there. See, this is perfect. That's exactly why I have a scout. Easy. Scout's a perfect gun for poke damage. I recommend a charge rifle if you can, maybe a triple take if you can, and or a scout for finalizing your higher damage games. And playing an aggro character like Horizon. You see Horizon, I think Horizon is going to be one of the easier legends to get your 4K on because you can always get an advantageous position on your team. If you can always get high ground, I don't know how you lose. That was a very, very juicy mag of my flatline right there. Did a lot of damage right there. Got the thirst. Getting a little sketchy. One of my teammates was purposely not shooting and actually got killed. So we full killed that team. Things were getting a little sketchy, so I took the executive decision to fully kill that team. We were thinking of possibly leaving them. My teammate didn't know that I had already killed that full team. I didn't feel like telling them in that moment either, but I did full kill that team since one of my teammates was down. Again, this is how you get 4K with a lot of help from your teammates. I'm telling you, anybody can do it. I've been playing video games for less than 2 years, guys. I did not play a single game at all before. So I went in this with with no experience at all. And Apex is a harder game, and this is not a bot lobby. You can tell we are playing in pubs. We're not playing in a Smurf ranked account. This is pubs, and the people I'm playing with have probably a 5 or 6 KD, so they're playing in the highest level lobby. Oh, hello, Andrew. It's good to see you.
What's up? I figured I'd make an appearance here.
Oh, thank you for coming to my house to how anyone can get a 4K video.
Anybody.
Anybody. If I can do it, so can you.
Yeah, we could have been farming the teams. We're not.
We're not.
I mean, it could have been a much bigger game.
Yeah, so at this point, things get a little sketchy here. This was when we ran into a team with a Kraber. You have to play different when you run into a team with a Kraber. I think our teammate got down once or twice here because we knew there was a Kraber. Again, sitting in the caustic gas, I'm completely invisible to my enemies. And then having a Bloodhound on my team, I have eyes on them. So I like this comp. If you, like I said, to get your 4K, the person going for it should play a more aggressive character. If you're good at Pathfinder, go for it. Unfortunately, our third just right there got Krabered. Good shot on that other team, but we're playing it safe. I'm going to poke a little bit to try to keep them off. Andrew can get the res off. I think you had gold bag too, didn't you? Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, once again, Caustic in these situations where you don't want a team to push, they know we have a Caustic. They know I can ult them. They know I can gas trap it, so Caustic just really slows down the game.
This is a safe squad. I'd say if you're trying to farm your 4K, Having a Bloodhound and a Caustic on the team, I think, are very, very clutch. Maybe, I don't even think a Lifeline would be as good. I know that would allow me to full send and get battle reses, but I was playing it very safe. My teammates were taking a lot of bullets. I was trying to never, ever get low, and they were also trying to be a distraction. So at this point, this team was a little sketchy. There's only 4 squads left at this point, too. So
You can see zones closing to like kind of a weird choke point, so we knew it could get a little bit weird there.
we knew there was a team here with the Kraber, and then we knew that there was a team through the tunnel over here to the southeast. Again, thanks to the Bloodhound with their wall hacks. Not really doing too much there. So again, the Scout is just slow, but the Scout hits so hard. The good thing about it, you know, over 30 damage per shot. It's just a really good gun, even if you're only hitting like half your shots with it. So that was quite unfortunate that we went from 4 squads. I think it quickly goes to 3 squads here. We were worried about the team that was holding zone. Guys, again, look, I'm not doing anything special. I knew there was a Wraith low somewhere here, so I went away from my team a little bit to try to finish. Only got 60 damage from that because she was the last on her squad, so not ideal. That went from 4 squads to 2 squads, just like that.
At this point, I think you're at like probably 3,400 damage.
I don't know. I actually might only be at like 3K at this point, because wait till you see. I was happy when I knew it was a Loba on the other team. 1, because Loba's not really a meta character, so I'm confident in that we're going to win this fight because I saw it was a Mirage and a Loba. And 2, a Loba means infinite heals, infinite ammo, essentially, because she can keep putting her black market down.
And they would have longevity in the fight.
So they would have longevity. That's exactly what I wanted. So it was kind of a perfect storm. I promise you these were not paid actors. It just worked out. This was the first time I tried to really get my 4K. We did a couple warm-up games earlier in the stream. So that was a juicy clip. 57 on one and 30 or 40 on another.
You've done like 100 to them so far, total.
So I'm just going to slow play, let the zone get really small. 65 right there, or 70 right there. Just slow play it. Missing all my shots. Anybody can do it. I'm almost embarrassed when I see my movement going back and watching. This is actually
Come on, pick it up, Juka.
I know, this is good for me. This will teach me how to realize that I need to make every move needs to have more of a purpose, and every shot.
Like the pros that look really good, they're not doing that for show. Like it's very.
Okay, 26.
If you can get nasty with the movement, it's
26 out
really
of like
helpful.
15 shots. Not my best.
All right, so you're probably like 3,600 damage right now. 37. You're getting close to 4K. Probably 3,500.
Yeah, I'm not doing much.
But we definitely have to get damage off these guys for the badge.
This was kind of a cheesy way that we got it, but we could have, like I said, won this game much faster. We could have won the game right there because we had the zone behind us. They had to push into us. We wanted them to feel comfortable to come into us, because I knew I needed more damage. So we let them come in. This is not how you win Apex. Like, if we wanted to win this game guaranteed, we would have held our positioning there and have not let them come in. But the point of this game is to get big damage. So the scans, you see how the Bloodhound scans help me right there get that damage. Easy.
He hit you with a grenade.
I know. I love this team. Whoever you guys were, this last two-man team, the Scout was perfect here. Even when I didn't do much, you see the Scout would just
So you still don't have 4K. You're at like 3,600 or 3,700?
Probably. And I mean, I thirsted a lot of kills.
Probably got 1,000 damage from thirsting.
I think I got more than 1,000, or at least 1,000. That was juicy clip. That was really juicy. I did a lot of damage right there.
So you're like 3,800 maybe, 3,700.
Andrew, I did so much damage to this last squad. I might have only been like 2,500 going into this last squad.
No.
I did a lot of damage to this last. So again, extra, just there, 34.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any heals in the area. That's probably gonna be their issue.
But I would say... I'll give you a thermite in a second, I think.
I have a juicy thermite that I needed. I think I got like 150 damage off a thermite. So I went there and hurt them.
That was
They
like
still
100.
have. I'm still taking notes. They have purple and red armor still, which is huge. That's a bamboozle. Look at this juicy thermite. Look at this.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, that was like 100.
71 flesh, cracked shield, 71 flesh on one. I was nervous, so I wanted to, probably bad timing. One might have died just based off that. So one's down. I need to thirst the one. I need
So
my
you're right
extra
around-
damage.
You're
So I
probably
got my
right
ex-
at 4K now.
So I didn't think I was there yet. We wanted to farm a little more damage off this last person. My team is not shooting. My team's just trying to stay away from her. She's being crazy. She's being crazy, standing out there. She
Freaking
probably,
out. She's like a
she has
rabid
no
animal.
heals. So we actually threw her some heals. Again, I promise you, she's not a paid actor. The funny thing at this point, I already had 4K and didn't know it. So I thought she full healed, so I thought I could get 200 damage off her. And I just went to crack her. I didn't realize she had no health. So she really had nothing at that point. But she did get a full shield, and as you can see, what did I just get off her there? 90 damage?
Yeah, so
So then when I went back, I didn't know if I had it. Look how nervous I am.
If it was within 100.
nice.
So I got it. I got my 4K. So guys, and like you said, I'm not wall bouncing. I'm not doing anything tricky at all. My teammates were full support. So thank you so much to our friend Rivalries. Dude, the big scans, the Bloodhound scans were amazing. That was my first attempt. That was a long game, 22-minute game. My team was taking their sweet time getting the kill, but I just wanted to show you guys, if I can get 4K, anyone can get 4K. Use some of those tips. Make sure that you are utilizing thirsting every kill. Make sure your teammates are just getting people low and are in constant communication with you, and you can do it. You definitely can do it. A lot of people don't know about the thirsting each person, getting an extra 100 damage. That easily got me an extra 1,000.
Yeah.
Just
I would
with the
just say
thirst.
play patient in general. Like in the game, just in general, the more patient you are, the better outcomes I've often had. Whether that's in ranked or just pubs. I mean, once you start getting impatient and start getting tilted, it's when things start going south. So if you just play patient like we did,
Yeah, I only got low once or twice. I got sketchy low once or twice. We just played the game very safe. My teammates were looking out for third parties because that's how this won't happen. But my game did not look like I was going to be able to get that high damage. But like I said, I got most of my damage there at the very, very end. And I can't wait to hear back on some of you guys. Hopefully you guys can get some high damage games. Everyone should be rocking the double hammer badge on your legends.
nice. We stream every night, guys. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to come by on Twitch, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Please like and subscribe, would mean a lot to us. Let us know what other videos you want to see. And next up, I will show you how to get your 20 bomb, 20 kill game. I just
harder.
need to get it first. So.
All right, we'll see you in the next one, guys.